इसलिए हरियाणा में स्पोर्ट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को बढ़ावा देने के लिए एक आधुनिक रोड मैप भाजपा ने रखा है। साथियों, जब महिलाओं की बात आती है तो विमेन लेड डेवलपमेंट आज देश का म्याज बनता जा रहा है। हमारी माताओं, बहनों, बेटियों के सशक्तिकरण से जुड़े हर पहलू पर भाजपा फोकस कर रही है। हरियाणा वो राज्य है जिसने बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ के रूप में देश को नेतृत्व दिया है। अब हरियाणा में हजारों लखपति दीदी और ड्रोन दीदी बनाने वाले लाडो लक्ष्मी योजना से भी हरियाणा की बहनों को मुफ्त बहुत लाभ होने वाला है। जब माताएं बहनें आर्थिक रूप से समृद्ध होगी, समर्थ होगी, तो इसका लाभ पूरे परिवार को होगा। परिवार समर्थ होगा तो हरियाणा समर्थ होगा, देश समर्थ होगा। साथियों, भाजपा की सरकार राष्ट्र को सर्वोपरि रखती है। नेशन फर्स्ट। भाजपा की सरकार लोगों की सेवा के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है। केंद्र हो या फिर हरियाणा, इन 10 सालों में भाजपा की सरकार पर भ्रष्टाचार का एक दाग नहीं लगा है। केंद्र सरकार पर जैसे दाग नहीं लगा है, वैसे ही हरियाणा सरकार 10 साल चलाई हमने, भ्रष्टाचार का कोई दाग नहीं है। हमने सिर्फ और सिर्फ समर्पण भाव से जनता के विकास के लिए काम किया है। और मैं इसके लिए हरियाणा के मुख्यमंत्री भाई नायब सैनी जी और पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री श्रीमान मनोहर लाल जी की भरपूर तारीफ करता हूं, भरपूर प्रशंसा करता हूं। उन्होंने हरियाणा के विकास के लिए बहुत मेहनत की है। साथियों, जब जनता ऐसे काम को प्रोत्साहित करती है, नेक नियत और अच्छी नीति को सराहती है, तब काम करने की ऊर्जा भी दोगुनी होती है। हरियाणा ने भाजपा सरकार को प्रोत्साहित किया है। जम्मू कश्मीर में भी भाजपा को प्रोत्साहित किया। यह आशीर्वाद हमें और भी अधिक मेहनत करने के लिए प्रेरित करते हैं। और मैं इसके लिए जम्मू कश्मीर और हरियाणा की जनता को भी फिर एक बार हृदय से बहुत बहुत साधुवाद करता हूं। आज के जनादेश से भारत को दुनिया की तीसरी बड़ी आर्थिक ताकत बनाने का संकल्प और मजबूत हुआ है। इस जनादेश ने भारत को दुनिया की स्किल कैपिटल बनाने के संकल्प को भी मजबूती दी है। आपने हर उस प्राण, हर उस प्रेरणा को सशक्त किया है जिसका मकसद करोड़ों लोगों को गरीबी से बाहर निकालना है। ये जनादेश भारत को और अधिक सुरक्षित बनाने के लिए, कठिन से कठिन फैसले लेने के लिए भी नया हौसला देगा। मैं आप सभी को, पूरे देश को फिर ये भरोसा देता हूं कि आने वाले 5 साल और तेज विकास के होंगे। देश के कोने कोने में आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो कुछ भी है, हर संघर्ष को पार करते हुए भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने जनता के दिलों में जो जगह बनी है, उसके मूल में भाजपा के कार्यकर्ता है, भाजपा के कार्यकर्ताओं का परिश्रम है, भाजपा के कार्यकर्ताओं की त्याग तपस्या है। और इसलिए विजय के उस उत्सव में मुझे बार बार मेरे कार्यकर्ताओं की याद आना बहुत स्वाभाविक है। उनके प्रति अवभाव व्यक्त करना मेरा स्वाभाविक मन करता है। और इसलिए टीम स्पिरिट के साथ कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर, कदम से कदम मिलाकर लक्ष्य और बढ़ते जाने वाले भारतीय जनता पार्टी कार्यकर्ता न रुकने वाले हैं, न थकने वाले हैं, और झुकने का तो सवाल ही नहीं उठता है। मैं फिर एक बार आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ, अभिनंदन करता हूँ। देशवासियों को भी मैं उनके आशीर्वाद के लिए प्रणाम करता हूँ। मेरे साथ बोलिए भारत माता की, 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 भारत माता की। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
नरेंद्र नरेंद्र मोदी मोदी नरेंद्र वाला मोदी।
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to the BJP headquarters. Let's not move out immediately. Let's go back and see what's happening there. And I'll soon start the program. Let's go back to the ambience.
प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी और बाकी नेताओं का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ। सभी कार्यकर्ताओं को नम्र निवेदन है कि यहाँ से अभी लौटते समय
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. You've just heard the Prime Minister at the BJP headquarters making what I can only call is a very clear and unequivocal speech. Before I go into the results of the day, I want to focus on what the Prime Minister said, or rather let me turn it around. Let me start with my understanding of the results of the day. The headlines of the day are the following. No party in the history of this country or since the formation of the state of Haryana has ever won a third term in Haryana. This has never happened before. There have been only two previous instances of two consecutive governments. Hence, we must understand the historic significance of a hat-trick in Haryana. It's completely unexpected and it proves that the BJP is back to its winning ways. Ladies and gentlemen, Haryana is a state which has a history of wipeouts. Severe anti-incumbency every 5 years. To win after 10 years is beyond historic. It proves without doubt that the Modi factor is back in a big way. So all the cynics, all those people who said the Modi factor is becoming weaker should eat their words tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it is so historic that the vote share of the BJP in 2024 is higher than what it got 10 years back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the BJP winning on a huge Modi wave. Let's be unequivocal about it. The Chief Minister was changed 6 months back. And of course, this is in a way an endorsement of the Chief Minister, but it is a vote for the BJP and for Narendra Modi. This is a mandate in favor of Prime Minister Modi. This is a return of the Modi wave. And this is proven further by the fact that while Omar Abdullah will be the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, every statistician will have to agree today that the biggest headline also is the fact that the biggest single party in terms of vote share in Jammu and Kashmir is the Bharatiya Janata Party with 26% vote share and 29 seats just behind the National Conference. That's huge. Don't downplay the significance of these things. In fact, I'll be very curious to see what kind of headlines the Lutyens media comes out with tomorrow. They're so funny, the Lutyens media. They have no idea of politics. They have no idea of reality. They just have a vested agenda. I want to see what explanation they have for the wipeout in Haryana and for the pathetic 6 seats that the Congress party has got in Jammu and Kashmir. Ladies and gentlemen, the headline is the Congress party has folded up in Jammu and Kashmir. 11% vote and 6 seats.
Zero in Jammu.
This is the arrogance. Zero in Jammu. This is the arrogance of the Congress party, which is the result, which can be seen in these election results. Ladies and gentlemen, my next point is that all the people who said 370 हट जाएगा तो कश्मीर जल जाएगी, and Mehbooba Mufti had said कोई कंधा देने वाला नहीं होगा इनके जनाजे में. You remember that? There will be nobody to carry their coffin or something like that, he said. Today, she has been wiped out in the Kashmir Valley, which proves there is enough nationalism in this country. And also, ladies and gentlemen, in the Kashmir Valley, Mehbooba Mufti has been wiped out. But the big story, and now I'm coming to what the Prime Minister said. I love the way the Prime Minister spoke. I love the way he spoke about one clear thing. He said, there is a conspiracy against our country. Then he said, there is a global conspiracy against our country. And then, ladies and gentlemen, in a statement of tremendous seriousness, political, geostrategic and global significance, the Prime Minister of India, the Prime Minister of the world's largest democracy, the Prime Minister and the head of the government of the world's most populous nation has said that the Congress party is part. I don't think the Prime Minister would have made a statement like that without having enough information with him, which means the Prime Minister has information. And the Prime Minister not just suspects, but is probably aware of things that the Congress party is doing, which is why he's saying entities / powers / who are involved in the global was speaking about. When is that what the Prime Minister was speaking about? Did Rahul Gandhi meet certain suspicious State Department officials who are involved in regime change operations of the US State Department, who have links with the CIA, who have links during his America trip or elsewhere? Is that what the Prime Minister was referring to? Is there some global NGO conspiracy, some group of global entities who are working against India's sovereign, economic and geopolitical interests, which the Congress party is involved in? Is that what the Prime Minister was referring to? But I'm glad the Prime Minister has said it. If you remember, viewers, I've been saying this for a long time. I put 2 and 2 together and some things don't add up. We saw what happened in Bangladesh and we felt there was a foreign hand. It was not just our suspicion. Our analysis of the situation. It's very significant, therefore, what the Prime Minister has said. Also, the Prime Minister has used the word urban Naxal, friends. He has said that the Congress party is hatching a conspiracy against the EC, the army, the Supreme Court. But most importantly, today's verdict really proves that this attempt to divide farmers has failed. Farmers, if they had been against the BJP would not have swept Haryana. Ladies and gentlemen, where did this love of Rahul Gandhi for Dalits, Adivasis and OBCs come from? I have no doubt about it. The Prime Minister was referring to Rahul Gandhi when he said in that speech that people who have had a 5-star life, who are born not with a silver but with a golden spoon in their mouth, they want to instigate and provoke Adivasis, Dalits and OBCs.
मारूं क्या तुम्हारू शरीर बता मैं कोई तो कोई मेरे के घर को है ना आप चमनी को जावे
insulted Ambedkar. And that's why the Prime Minister said that the Gandhi family hates Dalits, Adivasis and OBCs, and he was unequivocal about it. Let there be a response. Let there be it. But it is proven in Haryana that Dalits voted against the Congress party, which is a lesson to Rahul Gandhi and his five-star NGO by fake lobby, which thinks that by saying that there should be a quota for caste in the Miss India competition, people will be fooled. When you go to a railway worker, when you go to a railway man, when you go to a locomotive worker, and say, तुम किस जात के हो? When you want to divide the Indian railways on the basis of caste, instead of uniting the country, they think it will work. It's very good the Prime Minister said very clearly. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest point today. And the question today, this party is being your son has just gone for his 88th. He is going to have soon have a century of sitting in London and in Washington who want to promote him. Best of luck to them. Politics. Hashtag BJP win again. What happened? And then we did it. Since the 4th of June, the Congress has maintained a narrative. Their party is making a comeback.
इस चुनाव में 3 की हवा चलेगी। दूसरी संभावना ये है कि हवा नहीं, कांग्रेस की आंधी चलेगी हरियाणा में। तीसरी संभावना ये है कि सुनामी चलेगी यहाँ पे कांग्रेस की।
Was already celebrated. Winning 60 plus seats after the exit polls has been completely taken aback.
कांग्रेस को मेजॉरिटी मिल रही है, सबके क्रिएट किया जा रहा है। बहुत सारी सीटें हैं, तो अपने डटे रहो, मेजॉरिटी आ रही है।
निराशाजनक है नतीजे। हम सुबह तक हमें पूरी उम्मीद थी, हमारे सभी वर्कर बहुत निराश हैं।
It's a vote against the caste census overdrive nationally. जाति जनगणना होगी, नेशनल लेवल पे होगी, और मैं इसको a vote against Agniveer fear mongering, a mandate against the खटाखट freebie promise.
कमरों में कांग्रेस के नेता आप लोगों के लिए यही कहते हैं, कभी जात पात के नाम पर कहीं एक समाज को दूसरे से लड़ाकर कांग्रेस इस देश से देशभक्ति को ही चूर चूर करना चाहती है।
चूर नान खाना
He's
चाहती
blaming
है।
the election commission and EVMs again.
3 या 4 जिलों से बड़े गंभीर शिकायत आए हैं। वो सब कल या परसों हम चुनाव आयोग के सामने पेश करेंगे।
Meanwhile, in Jammu and Kashmir, the National Conference is also to form the government. Its strike rate way ahead compared to the Congress party, which has clocked its worst showing in Kashmir. Notably, during the campaigning in Kashmir, Umar Abdullah seemed unhappy with Rahul Gandhi's efforts.
And unfortunately, Congress hasn't done as much in the plains of Jammu as we would expect them to do. The lion's share of the seats that the alliance gave in Jammu was to the Congress party. Yet the Congress's campaign in Jammu is yet to begin, and there are only 5 days of campaigning.
Is the verdict a possible national mood indicator ahead of the Jharkhand and Maharashtra battle as a national wake-up? Has India stern rejection of this resurgence of caste-based politics. And finally, is the Modi wave intact?
अब की बार मोदी सर बीजेपी की तार की बावली कुछ बीजेपी सरकार तो बन गई
सरकार बनेगी वो बीजेपी तो हरवा देगा।
भाई नो तो यार ये दो लड़ेंगे तो एक हार या कोई बात है कि शर्मा जी किन्नी बोली जा यार तू
सॉरी भाई सॉरी सर।
बोलन कोई और कोई नहीं मारूं कोनी एक मैं खिंडाई दूं बता दी थंडर चालू रहेगा कहन तार ले फटाफट तार लगाऊंगा सब तो